You did a video the other day talking about your hair transplant.
Yeah.
And I have another friend that just did it. My hairline started receding pretty noticeably in the last year or two. So this year I finally just decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to own it. I'm just going to own it. I'm going to shave it. Right.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to go the hair transplant route?
Oh, I just didn't like how I looked in the video. I think I shared a clip of me and my girlfriend doing like a Evil Dead commentary, and I just did not like the way I looked. And before all this TikTok dating coach thing happened, I was doing movie reviews. I was on camera. I've been on camera since 2016, just doing the crappy movie reviews. And I just didn't like the way I looked. And I was going to shave my head just like you did. Think just own it. Why not? Women love bald guys. But I just went and got a consultation. And I'm like, you know what? This is something I want to try out because I love my hair. I truthfully do. I feel like it's my persona. Even when I was a kid, I used to do the Christopher Reeve curl, because I thought I was Superman, hence the Superman tattoos. I was like always doing something with my hair.
Okay.
And I just decided to make that decision. But the funny thing is I was actually like, no, I shouldn't, because men don't get surgeries. Women do. And I'm like, why am I feeling that way? It should be more accepted for men to, pursue these type of things. If they want to, why not? Yeah. Women get surgery all the time. BBLs, mommy tucks, breast implants.
Yeah.
Guys, why is it not socially accepted for us to do that? And I remember having that kind of conflict internally, and I just decided to do it.
Okay. Yeah. I actually think guys should, if it's going to make you feel better, give you more confidence, like fucking do it. There's that Dr. Robert Glover, he has a book called Dating Essentials for Men. He talked about how he went down to Mexico, made a whole trip of it, and got veneers put in because he was never happy with his teeth.
Yeah.
I'm like, great.
Good for him.
Yeah. Not like that gave you more confidence. Perfect. Now there's a couple of books I've read. They've talked about, what to do when guys start, losing their hair and stuff.
Yeah.
So some other options are toupee, Rogaine. What's your take on those options?
Well, with the surgery, keep in mind, you still have to be on Rogaine. You have to take, you have to take it all the time. And there's a drug they prescribe to you called finasteride, which is a testosterone blocker. I actually had to get off it because during my research, I found out, I studied that this could potentially impact your libido and your sex drive, because what causes hair to go away? It's testosterone. So this pill you would take, it blocked it to keep the hair that you had. But I noticed 3 months in after the surgery, I'm taking Rogaine and I'm taking this pill. I had zero sex drive, and I have a hot damn girlfriend, and who dresses up for me. All these things. We have a very fun. I have a pole in my bedroom, dude. That's how kinky we are. And I had no thanks. I had zero sex drive, dude. I didn't think about it. I was just out of it. And I went to the doctor. I go, look, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm taking. He goes, well, let's test your testosterone levels, and they were really low. He goes, yeah, it's because of this pill. So I decided to stop taking the pill. But the consequence of that is you could potentially lose your hair again. And I'm like, well, I'd rather go bald than feel the way I feel when I have a hot girlfriend next to me in bed.
Yeah.
So I stopped taking it. And they say it's a 2% chance, but I guess I met that 2% because it killed it for me. Yeah. And after 3 months of stop taking it, I came back. So it's weird. So that's the one con that I would like everybody to be aware of, is that pill, that finasteride pill.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's that's one of the things that these books talked about. I read two books on the Atomic Attraction and Rich Cooper's book, The Unplugged Alpha. They both talked about what to do. And that was the biggest complaint about Rogaine specifically, because they said Rogaine also lowers your T.
Does it?
Yeah.
I've been taking it for years. I've never had a problem
with it. But yeah, they said Rogaine lowers your testosterone. I was like, well, man, I'm like, the whole purpose of like having nice hair and stuff like that, so you can be attractive and stuff.
Yeah, and go get it. Yeah.
So like that's why I was like, that's not an option for me. I had no idea that you're supposed to take it with the hair transplant though.
Yeah, it's a combination of both.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the idea of a toupee, I'm just like, I'm not a fan of catfishes, and I feel like like that's catfishing for men,
It can be, even though some of them look really good now, like, they kind of glue it on your scalp and they comb your hair and cut it with whatever's there. So they look great. But again, personally, I couldn't do that because I'd be too self-conscious of it coming off. And then, eventually it's going to come off whoever I'm dating, and that's going to either make or break it.
I live in a crazy windy area. It's been windy for the whole last month. Like it would blow off. and then I'd be on a date and be like, oh, by the way, I'm not the guy I told you I was. So.
You look great bald. You wear it. It looks great on you, man.
Thanks.
I mean,
I did a test run in December. I was like, I think I'm gonna shave it. And I was in the military, so I've always had it short anyway. So I was like, I'm just gonna shave it, just see how I like it. Mm-hmm. I let it grow out again, just to make sure. And I was like, yep, that hairline sucks.
Time to go. Yeah.
And like you said, you had a video where you just didn't like it, right? Well, I've had tons of videos over the last, I don't know, year and a half or so where I don't like it. There's assholes in the comments, and I'm just like, it's time, dude, and people give me shit about the shaved head too. I'm just like, fuck you, man. Like there's no making you happy.
there's always going to be haters out there, man. It's funny how like I'm immune to that now, but it's funny how that the haters always get my attention. I have like hundreds of like nice comments, and that one hater is the one that stands out. I'm like, I feel like responding, but I'm not. So.
Right. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'm just like, all right, I'll just leave that comment. I'm not going to.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
It's not worth it. What's up, brother? If you like this clip, go back and listen to the full episode. I guarantee you'll love it. Visit my channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe now. If you prefer to listen to longer episodes in audio format, the podcast is available on all major podcast platforms.